What is empathy? The ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's not quite the same as sympathy when you feel bad for someone. Rather, when you're being empathetic, you feel with someone as if their worries and pain were your own. Why is empathy important in design thinking? We're often solving other people's problems for them or with them. The way they think and see the world is different from you and me. To truly understand the problem from a user's perspective and to avoid designing for ourselves, we have to get rid of biases and assumptions. Check your assumptions. What might be true of you, but not of other people? For example, if your solution involves a mobile app, don't assume your entire audience is familiar with using a smartphone. Develop empathy. Through practice, observation, and listening deeply. We'll practice a session. Synthesize findings. Empathy is an important quality, but empathy without action is not much use. This is why designers have found ways to document their findings about users and share them with others, to create a shared understanding of the people they're designing for. Tools. Empathy map, a visual way of capturing what someone is feeling, saying, and thinking in a situation. Biosketch or persona, a fictional character who represents a larger user group and their desires and needs. Journey map, a visual capture of your user's step-by-step journey to identify pain points and opportunities for improvement. How do you develop empathy? You could try to change your perspective. One way to change perspective is to change a variable, like age, financial position, profession, or circumstances, and then try to imagine what it would be like, or go out and ask. For example, think how a child, elderly person, wealthy person, a teacher, or a doctor would respond. Role play. So one way, of course, is to imagine, but another way is to act it out. You're going to be experiencing the role play or body storming soon, where you put yourselves into the user's shoes and act like they would in a certain scenario. Back to the Lapierre case study. To develop empathy for the elderly, students tried to immerse themselves into the physical situation of elderly people. They built their own grand age accelerator and tried to perform certain tasks, like peeling an orange with an impaired movement. So remember, you have tools and ways to start developing empathy. Just be ready to jump into another person's shoes.